Hey guys, Richard Blaine here. Thanks for stopping by my easy cooking channel tonight. Tonight I'm going to make a rather simple dish, but a rather tasty dish. It's a dish that's known throughout the Middle East and the Mediterranean, and it's called Kofta Kabobs. Kofta Kabobs, okay? And I got the recipe from one of my YouTube friends, a person that I'm subbed to and who's subbed to me. Her name is Victoria Piken, over at victoriapiken.com. She and I have been following each other since the beginning. I call her Mamala affectionately, okay? And she and I decided to collab together, and tonight I'm going to make her recipe for Middle Eastern or Mediterranean style Kofta Kabobs. So I want you to stick around because it's really going to be good. I want to say hello to all her subscribers and all her viewers, and hope you stop by to see me make this dish or any other dish that I have on my repertoire. Thank you very much, and I hope you stick around to watch it. I would like to invite all of my viewers and all of my subbers to go to Victoria's channel to watch her cook the Navajo fried bread and any other recipe in her repertoire. And as far as anything else goes, let me introduce her to you. Her name is Victoria Piken. I affectionately call her Mamala, okay? We've been following each other since the beginning, and without further ado, here she is.
Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Piken, and I'm cooking easy, simple, fresh, healthy food, a little bit gluten-free, sometimes gluten-free, sometimes not, because my son is gluten-free. I think you will enjoy my recipes as much as you will enjoy his recipe. And come to my channel, check it out, and feel free to subscribe.
Okay, so first things first, what I have here is the meat to make the Kofta Kabobs, okay? And to that meat, we have to add some seasoning. Now, what I have here is about 1.5 pounds of ground beef and about 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds of ground lamb. And we need to add some seasonings to that. And so what we're going to do is going to add a couple of teaspoons of sweet paprika. You could use smoked if you'd like, but this dish really calls for sweet paprika. Okay? And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of ground coriander. I love coriander in meat. This dish is very versatile. Okay? Very versatile. Like I said, it's well known in the Middle East. It's well known in the Mediterranean. Okay? About 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, because cumin is very strong and can overpower. Okay? So about 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. This is very simple to do. About 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. That's right, cinnamon in meat works every time. All right, there we go. A little bit of cayenne if you want. Now, I do have cayenne, but it's so goddamn hot, I don't want to use it. So, in its place, I'm going to use about 1.5 teaspoons of red chili flakes, because the cayenne I have from the Indian store is like fire. So I'm just going to use this because it's a lot easier, okay? And I'm going to use some garlic. You could use as much garlic as you want for this dish, because garlic is going to bring out a lot of the flavors of the herbs and spices, okay? It's going to get very well absorbed. And the recipe also calls for parsley, but I'm not a big parsley guy, so I'm going to use basil, okay? A little bit of dried basil, probably about, there we go, about 2.5 teaspoons of parsley, about 2.5 teaspoons of dried basil. And then I'm going to add some salt, ground salt, about 1 teaspoon, maybe a little bit more, salt being the flavor enhancer, black pepper, gotta have the black pepper. There we go. Gotta have the black pepper. I like mine spicy. All right. And one last thing I'm going to add that Mamala didn't have, but I do have, that I thought would bring out some flavors, is this is a grinder of smoked herbs and spices. Just various smoked herbs and spices that'll just add another layer of flavor to the meat. That's all right there, just about 1 teaspoon. Okay. And now, all I got to do is mix this all together, which I'm going to do. I'm not going to be bashful about it. And I'm going to take about 5 minutes to mix this all together. And then we're going to move on to the next step. This is one of the quickest recipes I've ever done in my life. But when it comes to using ground meat, okay, with herbs and spices, even though this is one of the simplest recipes I've ever done in my entire life, when it comes to ground meat, this is one of the most flavorful recipes that I've ever done. I used to work with an Afghanistani guy named Akhlil when I was a net admin back in the day. And he would come to work at night. We'd be on the same shift, and he would constantly have different shaped meatballs in a Tupperware with rice and other things. And I would always bring my food, Asian food. And so one day I asked him, I said, Akhlil, what is that? And he said, meatball. I said, but it's long, or it's round, or it's square. He says, no, meatball, kofta. And he gave me one or two, and they were delicious. He says, my wife, she makes me meatball every night. My wife, she makes me meatball every night. And when I saw Mamala's recipe, it brought back memories of me having dinner at break time with my friend Akhlil. And his wife would make different shaped meatballs out of beef, veal, beef and lamb, beef and chicken. It didn't matter, but never pork. Okay, he was from Afghanistan. Okay, and it's just amazing what you can do with ground beef and ground veal or lamb with the right spices and the right shapes that just takes you well beyond the realm of a regular old hamburger. So I'm going to finish mixing this up, and then we're going to move on to the next step. The next step is to put the ground meat on a skewer. Now, in her video, Mamala, Victoria, she used flat skewers, flat steel. I use these that are triangular, if you could see the indentation, because it allows the meat to rest. Okay, what you do is you grab a gob of the meat. Okay, you can make these as big or as small as you want. But basically, you wrap it around the skewer and then elongate it. Okay? Okay? You can make them as big as you want or as little as you want. Okay? I will probably, out of all the meat that I got, I will probably get between 3 and 5 nice chubbies. Okay? You can make these long, you can make these short. And I just take it and I roll it along the skewer. Okay? So I'm going to make this one right in the middle of the skewer. About the size of a corn dog. Okay? There we go. About the size of a corn dog. Alright? There we go. And then I'll do another one. I could make them longer if I wanted to. Take the meat. Flatten the meat out a little bit. Okay, lay the skewer, okay, and then wrap it around. Here we go. There we go. Oh, I can smell all the herbs and spices already. The garlic, cumin, the basil. Okay. Heck, I think I'll get even more than 5 out of these. I'm going to make them just a little bit. Victoria, Mamala, she made them a little bit bigger on her video, a little longer. I'm going to make mine a little bit stubbier. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's about right. There we go. Okay. Let's do another. In the meantime, I have my grill heating up. I've got this really cool Korean indoor barbecue grill that I use a lot. Okay, so here I have, flatten out the meat. Nice big patty. There we go. Wrap it around the skewer. All right. This one will be probably a little bit longer than the other two. Yep. It will. Roll it out. That's okay. Get that skewer in there. Oh, delicious. Okay. So right here, oh yeah, right here. right here, I have 3 delicious kebabs. Okay, and that grill is heating up. You stick around, and then I'm going to lay these puppies down. Oh God, it smells good raw. I'd like to eat it raw. All right, there we go, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, the indoor grill is heated up. It's just starting to smoke, and here we go. I'm going to take my Kofta Kabobs, lay them right across the grill grate. There we go. There we go. There we go. Probably going to set off my smoke alarm, so you're going to have to bear with me. Okay? But I'm going to grill these about 4 minutes on each side. I hope it doesn't set off my smoke alarm, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Look at those grill marks, guys. Look at those grill marks. This is just going to be beautiful. Beautiful. I did about 5 minutes on side number 1, and I'm going to do 5 minutes on side number 2. Look at these grill marks for an indoor grill. Okay. This little Korean grill that I got here blows away just about every other indoor grill I've ever seen in my life. And I'm going to leave a link to it, okay, or to one as close as I can find to it, okay, because this puppy barbecues indoors. Look at these grill marks. They're just lovely, okay, and it smells just lovely in here. So it's going to take about another 5 minutes for me to cook these Kofta Kabobs. If necessary, you can roll them over and grill them on their sides, and I might just do that anyway. But I just wanted you to see these lovely grill marks. It's just beautiful. For indoor grilling, it's just beautiful, and this dish is the perfect dish to do indoors. That sizzle, guys. Listen to that sizzle for an indoor barbecue grill. That sizzle is just amazing. If you notice, the grill is tilted, okay? So a lot of the excess fat is ending up going into a reservoir here, okay? Listen to that sizzle. I don't know of any indoor grill that sizzles like this one, that cooks or barbecues like this one indoors on an angle, okay? This is just lovely. I'm going to turn these kebabs on the side and let them cook on the side, and then we're going to plate up. All right, guys, take a look at these kebabs. They are well charred. Look at that. Just beauty. 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 Look at that. On an indoor grill. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. About another minute. Look at that. Oh, my God. Look at that char. I don't do a lot of grilling. We got enough guys doing barbecue and stuff here on YouTube, but this is an indoor electric grill. And look at what it's doing to these Kofta Kabobs. So, let's get that a little charred. Oh yeah, there we go. About another 5 minutes, and then it's plate up time. Richard Blaine here. Thanks for stopping by my easy cooking channel tonight. I hope you go check out VictoriaPiken.com and watch her make Navajo fry bread. And then I hope you come back here and watch me make Kofta Kabobs. Both dishes are lovely. Both of us are lovely people, and we'd love to have you stop by. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.